So I did the squid, which is also known as the Decapodiformis, which is scientific name. Squids are members of the cephalopod class and the subclass Chloedia. The squid orders of Myoceta and Chloexida are the suborders of Decapodiformis. Individual species of squids have more accurate nomenclature, such as like the giant squid, which has more accurate genus and species. But the general scientific names squids are classified under are Decapodiformes. Squids are very diverse in their habitats as they live as there are some that live in warm tropical waters and others that thrive in deeper colder waters. However, typically they do prefer saltwater, and the giant squid can only be found in these salt waters. However, squids are also highly adaptable, and in many instances, they have been known to switch their environments in accordance to their food supply. So if it's lower, they'll go to wherever the food is. In the back, you can see the different like depths that squids and other animals in their habitats can be found. So typically, they're found at depths of close to 1,000 meters or 1,000 feet at least underwater. However, some are known to swim up a bit higher, where they're prey to giant albatross and other animals. Squids are almost exclusively carnivorous. When they're younger, they do eat younger squids and smaller squids do eat green algae, but typically they still try to go for fish, crustaceans, other cephalopods, and other squid, typically small squid. However, the diet of squid does depend on its size, as smaller squids will go for algae or smaller fish, whereas larger squid will go for eels or, again, like more deep sea fish. And giant squid pretty much prey on anything, including sharks. They've been known to prey on like sperm whales. At times, they even attack ships, thinking that they're fish, and pretty much anything that they can eat. Smaller squids will hunt in small groups, whereas larger squids will hunt alone. As I said before, they'll typically go for fish, eels, algae, and similarly sized or smaller squid or cephalopods. Whereas giant squids will even prey on sharks, and they're they're also preyed on by sharks and sperm whale, but typically they'll pretty much eat anything that they can. Squids are also prey to birds, fish, sharks, whales, humans, and larger squid. Um, they're also the primary source of nutrients for large animals such as the sperm whale, the albatross, and hammerhead sharks, but not exclusively those three species. They're eaten by a lot of other animals. Squids have many unique adaptations, such as changing color instantaneously, using bioluminescence to create light in deeper sea atmospheres and environments, and shooting ink to cloud the water and lose their predators. They also have the tentacles, which they're used to grab onto their prey. And these are all like typically their adaptations are for escaping, such as changing color instantaneously, or the bioluminescence, or shooting ink. They're used as defense mechanisms, but they do have their beak and their tentacles and suckers, which are used for prey animals. This is just a very general image of squids on a cephalopod tree of life, the phylogenetics. Um, so you can see at the bottom there you have like the nautilus. These animals, and as you go up, you have the uh, the squids start about there, and then these are all different like, subspecies. As I said before, like generally, they're like the general scientific name is Decapodiformes, but these are like the more specific names for different subspecies of squid. Squids play a vital role in their environment, in their marine ecosystem, as they're both prey and predator. Uh, they keep a lot of animals and a lot of prey species in check, while also being a source of nutrients and food for others. Um, basically they're a way of maintaining balance within their ecosystems as they fit both sides of the prey predator relationship. They're also important for humans as we use them as a source of food as well as a major commercial fishing product as they're easy to sustainably farm and they're found in like almost all environments, like ocean environments. So that does make them easier to farm sustainably. And these are just my sources.